Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome to Anime Dropbox. This is our second video. And as you can see, today we have a tier list video. With me, joining us is Bilal and Zakah. Introduce yourself, boys.
Zakah, by the way.
Zakah?
Zakah, yeah.
I know him as Zakah, but Zakah. Okay, fine.
Zak. Just say Zak.
Today, boys, we'll be talking about Arlong Park, most valuable to least valuable.
Yeah.
There isn't that many characters, and some of the characters' name I do not remember. However, I'll show you lot. I'll remind you lot. There's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 people on this tier list. Now, there's 5 tiers, okay?
Yeah.
I'm going to go from top to bottom. So, top being Kaizoku, so Pirate King level. In that arc, the most valuable, okay? And then, if you're not the most goated in that arc, there's Yonko level where, you know, you've done your bit. You've made enough damage to be recognized. And if it's not there, there's Warlord level. So you've done a couple things.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then there's Supernova who just like made an entrance.
Yeah.
But it's not really there. And then for the useless lot, Buggy the Clown, which is just, you know, you're just a joke. Why are you there kind of thing. So those are the 5 tiers. Easier way is obviously the lowest is up to 2. Second is up to 4, 6, 8, 10, whatever. Yeah. But yeah, have a think about it. So I'll start it off with... Who should we start with? Okay, give me a number between 1 to 10.
4.
4. Since you said 4, the octopus guy.
You know what? I think he was actually sick, you know.
His introduction to it, to the
anime.
To the arc.
To the arc, yeah. To that arc, the introduction towards him, was kind of epic. I'm not gonna lie. Like he was like a meme, but
he was funny.
Yeah, he was kind of like a meme, but he got taken seriously when he actually started fighting.
I think he was the first guy we saw that had more swords than Zoro as well, and he
9
was quite
style, innit?
Isn't 8? I swear. Was it 9? 8.
8, 8 sword style.
He's an octopus in it, so I'm assuming 8.
8,
yeah.
He was funny though.
Yeah, and his fighting was sick as well. Yeah, and he was funny. He was. Yeah, that's the only thing. He was a bit dopey.
Yeah.
You know when he helped Zoro.
He helped Zoro.
Yeah, that was
literally.
No, he definitely made a big splash.
Mm-hmm. So at the tier list, where do you lot see him? So the way we're gonna rank is obviously everyone gives their opinion. Divided by 3, midpoint. You know.
I think is Yonkai the second one, right?
Yonko. So he's been there. Like he's up there. Yeah. But he's not the. He's not the goat.
I think he's in Yonkai because, well, he's dopey. However, his fighting style is sick, and the way I'm seeing it is, I would have enjoyed it even if he joined like the Luffy gang or whatever. I would have enjoyed him to be part of the crew. That's why I'm putting him kind of high up.
I can agree with that. I think he did do quite a lot, and his fight with Zoro and all these things they were pretty decent. He wasn't just a side character. Like I've seen, there's a lot of people inside Arlong's crew that we can just brush aside.
Yeah,
he definitely made himself notice.
I think he was the second strongest, 100%. After the main guy,
Arlong.
Yeah, he was the second strongest.
I can say that.
I'll probably say Warlord because he was there.
Yeah,
he was funny.
Yeah,
but fight with Zoro was kind of quick.
Definitely, but that makes sense to me because he's not a swordsman.
I still think he gave.
Is he not a swordsman?
No, he just picked up the swords because he saw Zoro.
Oh, I see.
Like because Zoro was doing a free sword style, so he was like, you know what?
My 8 swords would be
like,
okay.
No, I still think he gave Zoro a bit of a challenge because Zoro did struggle.
But then Zoro was injured. Zoro
That's true.
He was injured. That's true.
That's true.
Zoro was a legend in that battle.
100%.
My guy is destroyed as he is. Yeah, like his body. I don't know. He went through hell.
So what were you saying? Yonko?
I will say Yonko. He's definitely not Pirate King.
I'll let
definitely not.
Definitely not there. Yeah. Okay.
I would have even said Warlord. I'm not gonna. I mean, what do you call it? Yeah, Warlord, isn't it?
Yeah.
I would have.
Between.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because he did make a big impact. I loved him.
He did.
It was funny. 1 to 9. Zakah.
I'll say 3.
3.
Yeah.
Chu.
Oh,
you remember
Chu, bro. Yeah.
The one
Chu. Okay,
what was Chu again?
Usopp.
Chu, the one against Usopp.
Okay.
Usopp's fight.
See, Chu. He made Usopp
legendary.
a legend. He's the reason why Usopp, but he himself not a big character to me.
He was dumb, bro.
He himself is not a big character, but his fight with Usopp, I mean, bro, man, seriously,
sick, innit?
it was so amazing
No.
to see Usopp overcome so much shit. It was amazing, bro.
I feel like that made Usopp look good, but I
It
don't.
made Usopp look good, but he himself, I don't
he
think.
himself
Yeah,
was a bit.
I would. What? Wait. So there's warlords, and then
And then
there's.
below is that Supernova. So it
Supernova.
was just there.
I would
just-
say
just-
Supernova.
Yeah.
I
just chuck
wouldn't.
him
I
there.
wouldn't say he's trash.
Mm-hmm.
He's not buggy.
He just
but
made.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
definitely yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I think he's Buggy the Clown still.
Buggy the Clown.
Yeah, I don't rate him
Bro.
at all,
Ooh.
bro. My guy for like how many episodes was he just chasing Usopp around?
But that's because Usopp's fast.
Yeah.
What can he
but
do?
That just shows Usopp.
And then he got beaten up by Usopp when Usopp all he does is have a slingshot. Like at that point in the
The
anime,
rubber
like,
man
I
of
feel
doom.
like, yeah,
That was epic.
I feel
I
like
hear
he got
why,
fooled by Usopp
But
too
bear in
much.
mind, he is strong. And for Usopp to defeat him in any sort of way,
Yeah,
It's
makes
a
him
big
look
deal.
shit. Makes him look worse,
true. But
in
it
my
al-
opinion.
actually, he's
You-
a con
you get
artist.
Yeah.
But I agree with Oh no, I'm in between both of yours. I would say Supernova would benefit of the doubt because
yeah.
Usopp had like blood all over him.
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
Usopp
He
struggled.
he gave a challenge to
And
Usopp.
Usopp is
100%.
weak. Bear that in mind.
Yeah,
This
yeah,
guy's
yeah.
super strong. But
He couldn't finish the job though. Like he
But
got
come on,
fooled.
plot
Yeah.
armor, innit? It's
How
plot
many
armor.
times did he get fooled though? It wasn't even once. It was like 5-10
But-
times within a couple
But
episodes.
that's credit to Usopp
Yeah, I know.
because Usopp his
that
whole
kind of proves.
persona is
that-
that
but-
he can fool you,
But that
and
kind
this
of
guy's a
proved-
serious guy.
No, but it also proved that he was not fit for the job. If that makes sense. That he's unreliable.
If
he
you
wasn't able to finish
okay,
Usopp,
let me just say
even
this.
though he
Yeah,
had like 50 chances.
let me just say this. Yeah,
Yeah,
if you put down the octopus guy
yeah.
against Usopp, he would probably have done worse than even Chew.
100%.
Okay, the octopus guy is dumb
Very
as well.
dopey.
He's very
lot of
dope.
them were
Usopp would
dumb.
have convinced him differently.
Different.
Yeah,
He probably
yeah.
would have turned on Arlong. That's how bad it would have got.
Usopp would have done that.
Yeah.
Very
That's
good
true.
liar.
This
true.
this guy, I mean, he's like the things that Usopp did to him, like, was hilarious to look at.
Yeah.
But they're things that you would be shook of. Like if I pull out a rubber band right now and flick it towards like your face, you would flinch.
Yeah,
Mm.
but I
And
wouldn't
he-
think I'm gonna die.
Yeah, but that's
If you're,
Usopp's character.
if you're in a fight and a rubber band is in your face, are you gonna flinch or are you gonna hit him?
But that's the anime.
Okay. You told me right here.
Everyone's different.
Yeah, I get
If
that.
Prish came to you with a rubber band and went like this, would
I
you
would
be scared for your
flinch.
life?
Bro,
I would flinch though.
Yeah,
Rubber
but you
band.
would be scared for your life.
No, he wasn't scared for his life. He flinched. And
Still,
when he
man.
flinched,
But
that's when
it's
Usopp
that
escaped.
And he's
humor
a
that it's a
fighter.
rubber
You're
band.
not supposed to flinch when you're a fighter as well. Like,
Yeah, I suppose so.
I understand. But okay, so what are you saying? You're saying Buggy the Clown.
I think Buggy the Clown.
Yeah.
You're saying
I'm
Supernova.
Supernova.
I'm going to lean towards
Alright,
Zach
cool.
just because of the impact he had. Okay, Bilal, back to you. 1 to 8, quick.
6.
Sanji.
Ooh.
Now, we got to bear this in mind. He fought the karate chop guy, the manta ray.
Yeah.
I think he was one of the strongest as well.
See, Sanji, fun fact, that was like his introduction to the Straw Hats. Like that arc was the introduction to. I mean, he had a bit of a fight before,
But nothing.
Baratier and all that,
Yeah.
but nothing like this. This was when, and I kind of see what Oda did with him.
Mm.
They didn't put him out too much,
Mm.
so we don't see everything that he's capable of.
Yeah.
But they showed us enough for us to start liking the character. So we kind of fell in love with his fighting style, everything that he was doing. And it was a bit of an introduction towards him. It
Mhm.
wasn't really, oh, this guy's having the fight of his life.
Mm.
It was just more of a, here's my character that I've made for you guys.
Mm.
And look how awesome he is.
Yeah.
And that's basically what we saw with Sanji.
Mm.
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of disagree because I feel like Sanji was put in a very, very, very difficult situation, especially when he was fighting underwater.
Definitely.
He held his breath.
I think, that was definitely, like, that
So-
was out of his comfort zone, obviously. That's definitely, I
I
agree
think
with
Sanji did get pushed to the edge because even after when he got out of the water, he was in
that.
tatters.
Mm.
But
Yeah.
for him to beat that guy, even though he was at a massive disadvantage on the water, because that guy was strong. That guy
He
was
is,
hella
yeah,
strong.
yeah,
And all these
definitely.
moves, and he kept coming up with another move to forbid to beat up Sanji
Yeah.
somehow.
Yeah.
So to come from all that damage and
Yeah.
still win, I think is a massive plus.
And I don't think he was that damaged, you know, at the end.
No,
he was
wasn't.
standing.
He was.
He lit his cigarette.
Yeah.
He was,
He lit-
which
but he always
shows
lights
he's
a
strong,
cigarette.
though, innit?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it does show he's
He
strong.
had that guy.
That's what I mean by it was an introduction towards him.
And the reason why he went underwater wasn't to fight him.
To
It was
protect
to
Luffy,
protect,
yeah.
But he
to
still
get
took him
Luffy.
on. It
Yeah,
takes a
yeah.
lot of
Yeah, it takes a lot.
confidence, you know?
Yeah, it definitely does.
So where do we put him?
See, I'll go in the middle.
Warlord?
Yeah, I'll go in the middle for Sanji because
I agree.
for me, Sanji's it was his introduction. I mean, there's arcs out there where you would put Sanji right to the top.
Yeah.
This is not that arc to put him right at the top.
No.
This was definitely an introduction, and 100% he can do much more than that.
Yeah.
So, like for that, it's middle for me.
I agree. He didn't play much to the story either.
Yeah.
100%. Okay, I guess that's a mutual one. We'll just move him over there. For now, if you don't like the list, how it looks, then it's fine. Back to you, Zakah. 1 to 7.
I'll go for 7.
7.
Let's go for 7.
Your favorite character?
Zoro. Oh my days. Zoro.
Shit.
Where do I begin with this guy, bro? This
I
guy.
just say, let's put him in that GOAT. Because
Bro,
you know why?
he's right to the he's right to the top. Do you know why?
Why?
Do you know? Let me just put my thing. I mean, we touched on it,
Yeah.
but let's be honest.
Yeah.
This guy fought Mihawk. He got knocked out. When I mean knocked out,
Okay.
he got knocked out. His body was in
Yeah.
tatters. Like he even pulled out.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
do you remember when he pulled out? He opened up his shirt and he showed.
He never
Arlong.
opened it. Thingy,
I mean, Arlong ripped it.
And he was
Arlong
like,
ripped it. Yeah, that's
how
it.
is a human being alive for this
Exactly.
long with this
Yeah,
damage?
yeah.
Even Arlong, who's a fishman who looks down on humans, got shocked at what this guy's capable of. And this is what I mean by this. Like this guy fought fishmen for the first time ever,
Yeah.
and he held his own.
Yep.
He held his own against fishmen, and on top of everything,
Yeah.
this guy was badly damaged.
Okay, that makes sense.
And when I mean badly damaged, I mean, he went against a warlord, and that warlord didn't even bother using his sword. Like, he used that tiny little thing, destroyed him, and then slashed him with his real sword. Imagine how much damage that must have done to him.
And when he escaped prison, he got rid of most of the underlings.
Yeah.
Which prison?
When they initially locked him up.
Yeah.
He just played around with them.
Yeah.
He did.
And he got rid of them.
Yeah, I don't even want to discuss him. Like he's goated, bro. That
Yeah.
arc.
The way
You guys sold me over. You guys sold me.
Yeah, no, the way he dropped in the water
Bear
as
in
well,
mind-
like in front of Nami and all that, like to prove that point.
Yeah.
And bro, he played throughout the whole arc. He played a massive role.
But that was one
Right.
thing though. He almost baited Nami out, fam.
He
I mean,
wanted to figure out for himself whether
Okay.
Nami was
because Nami was
faking
playing.
or reeling.
Yeah.
But
Nami was
Nami
playing.
would have got in trouble if they found out
but-
she was.
Like
But that-
Nami was playing him, telling him that I am. Like they didn't like play this together. Like, oh, I'm gonna go in and pretend to be this. Nami
Yeah.
was literally telling them that I'm a bad person.
Yeah.
So he in his head is like,
Nah.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't think you're a bad person.
And it shows Zoro's character amazing.
bro.
I know what
And
you
this
mean.
is-
This
but
is the-
if Nami got baited out, she couldn't have done shit to any of those
True.
fishermen,
But she didn't do
and
shit
they would have
anyways,
caused more
like,
trouble in long run. I think.
Yeah.
So yeah.
However, he did do enough to get into God tier. though,
But
I think.
yeah, definitely.
So easily Zoro's up there.
Definitely.
Kaizoku level.
King. King fully.
Bilal 1 to 6.
4.
4.
You don't want to talk about this one now.
This one's obviously it's pretty much out there. It's Luffy.
You know, he beat the main guy though.
He duppied him so bad.
Yeah.
Because bear in mind, he was toying with him.
Yeah.
He got his shark teeth and put it in his mouth, and he's like, "Look, I'm gonna do this to you." You know what I mean?
See, I want to say this, and this might be a bit controversial. This wasn't a challenge for Luffy.
Of course, 100%.
No, but I wanna
let me just say this
okay, go
first.
on.
Yeah, this wasn't actually a challenge for Luffy. The fight scenes and everything that happened within that scene itself made it look like Luffy's struggling, but he's struggling because of his own stupidity.
Yeah.
He went underwater, all of this nonsense.
Yeah.
See, Arlong, he's not like your typical villain.
Yeah.
So do you know how like old school James Bond, they would strap you to the chair and put a laser on it, and then they'll be like, in 30 seconds you're gonna be chopped in half. Arlong's like, no, I'm gonna kill this guy now.
Yeah.
Like he's not trying to test you.
Yeah.
He was trying to finish
Get
you
rid
off.
of him. Yeah.
And that's what Arlong was smart. He's like, this guy's devil fruit user, can't swim, throw him in the water.
Yeah.
Like straight.
Mm.
Now, if it wasn't for everyone in his team,
Yeah.
Luffy would have been dead.
That's true.
100%.
Yeah.
There is no way
That's
that this
actually-
guy,
Even the civilians, you know, the guy with the
Civilians, yeah.
pinwheel, he
yeah,
went down.
Yeah.
Nami's sister, she went down.
Sanji. I
Mhm.
mean, everyone was going down to help him out.
That does put
So
down some points.
in the arc, was he an MVP in your eyes? And if so,
well,
where would you put him?
This was one thing, yeah. Even though Luffy was getting battered and all that, you know, he did the finger move where he spread out his fingers
Yeah,
and they went
net.
massive.
The net.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For me, when I was watching it, that kind of expanded my brain of the kind of shit he could do in the future.
100%, yeah.
For me, it like kind of opened my mind.
Yeah.
And that was like a big thing for me in that episode
Mhm.
for Luffy.
Mhm.
However, yeah, because of the points that he stated,
Mm.
he was at one point he could have died without his crew or
Mhm.
without even civilians.
Yeah.
So it kind of brings him down a notch. So he can't be MVP for me.
100%.
I-
Can't be.
I
So where would
think
you say? Where
he's
would you say?
very, for me, he's very similar to what Sanji is.
Ooh.
He introduced himself. He did a lot of creativity, but he's definitely not the MVP of this episode.
But
He's-
Sanji's
Sanji's
I
middle,
don't know, because he
mid tier, innit?
like Sanji when he fought,
Yeah.
fought, but it wasn't like easily visible.
Okay,
Whereas Luffy bodied
bro,
Arlong.
Luffy could have beat Arlong long before.
Mm-hmm.
He was toying with him.
Mm-hmm.
You know all these things. Think about it, yeah. Arlong's pulling out his teeth after teeth after teeth, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
trying to make his jaws
stronger,
much
yeah.
more stronger,
Yeah,
his,
yeah, yeah.
his teeth stronger, yeah,
Yeah.
to beat Luffy.
Yeah.
Luffy could have, he could have done it 50 more times,
Mhm.
and it still would have harmed Luffy as
True.
much.
True.
Like Luffy, that was not a challenge for Luffy.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't give him like MVP or anything high
Mm.
because that there wasn't a challenge.
Mm-hmm.
I still think he's second tier because of him using his creativity a bit more.
Yeah.
He was using his brain a bit more than he normally does, which is a big thing for Luffy.
I agree with you.
So-
Second tier.
Second tier for me.
Because the feat was so easy for us to visualize,
Yeah.
it never took place, but it showed why he's the captain. You know, they saved Arlong for him for a reason.
I
And we're
mean,
thinking,
yeah.
why? But
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
But I feel like on the best day, I think Zoro can take Arlong.
Oh, 100%.
I
That's
think
why he's the
Sanji
goat.
could take Arlong.
Mm,
Yeah.
Sanji,
No,
I don't know.
Sanji
with,
wasn't
a,
tested.
with a little struggle, he
With
would.
a little struggle. With a
But
little
Zoro,
struggle.
easy feat.
Yeah.
If Zoro was in
Zoro.
full health,
100%.
I
was
mean,
in full health,
even if he's not in full health, I feel like he's the kind of character just like Luffy to persevere pretty much anything.
Mm.
Like he would push himself to beyond even the limits, and
Hence
he's
why,
done
yeah.
it many times.
Yeah,
before.
yeah.
So for me personally, yeah, he would have
So-
taken him.
So where are we putting Luffy, lads?
I'm still gonna go with mid tier. I know you guys feel it's
What you
just
saying
under
now?
just under top. What was the second one?
'cause
Yeah.
yeah.
no matter what, he still got the job done.
I mean,
Yeah.
I can't argue with what you're saying as well.
And bear in mind, he relieved Nami from her pain. So you
Yeah,
got
yeah.
I
to
mean,
see the
he-
impact he done to
Mm.
the
He-
village,
Yeah,
to Nami,
definitely.
to the enemies. Like
But then that credit goes to all the Straw Hats.
true, but he
Uh,
made sure like deeper. If it wasn't for Luffy, everyone's dead.
Yeah.
And Luffy
Realistically.
destroyed that
Yeah.
room as
So-
well.
I mean, if it wasn't for
He's done the impact.
yeah, if it wasn't for the Straw Hats, Luffy would have been dead.
100%. Vice
So-
versa. That's why he says
That's what I'm
like
saying.
he remember he even says
The-
like
the
I
Straw Hats
can't
did it.
navigate, I can't cook.
Yeah,
This is
yeah.
why I need my
yeah,
people.
yeah, yeah. I agree.
But yeah.
I agree with that.
Okay, who said it last? Blau. Okay, Zika between 1 to 5, quick.
Zakah.
Zakah between 1 to 5.
Between 1 to 5.
Mhm.
Let's go with 3 again, man.
3. Okay, so that's that manta ray fishman karate guy, the one who fought
Sanji. Okay.
Sanji. Oh, okay. Yeah, man, that guy. I don't know. I just nah.
No?
Like he made like, bro. He looked stocky when he came on. I
Mm.
thought this guy's gonna be badass. This and that.
Mm.
He didn't give much to Sanji, bro.
True.
And they posed him up as second man or like
third man.
third man of Arlong. He kind of looked
Third
like
man.
a massive, like a big deal. He looked like a big deal, but he got destroyed by Sanji. I mean, he did his thing.
Bilal thinks otherwise. Go on, bro.
I think otherwise. I disagree because one, he was smart. He fought Sanji in the water. 2, he had a shit ton of moves that he used, and they did damage Sanji. I think he took Sanji to
But-
the edge while they were in the water.
Let me question what you just said.
Yeah.
You said he was in the water.
Yeah.
Fishermen are known to be even more stronger in the water.
Yeah.
So if he gave
natural
Sanji a
instinct.
fight on land,
Yeah.
Shouldn't he have like damaged him more instead of just
I get
capturing
what you
him,
mean,
keeping
but
him? He was
I
very.
get what you mean.
He was scared.
But
he was
But you
scared.
gotta think of this. Every time Sanji tried to get out of the water, he wouldn't let him go out.
Yeah,
And that
Why though?
because he has brains.
No, he feared Sanji.
No, he has brains. Because he knows if Sanji comes out, he'll have a much better advantage of hitting him.
But isn't that like how do you say it? Like a shook move?
I get what you mean.
He wasn't
However,
brave. I understand
I
what
think
he's saying.
he's smart.
I understand what he's saying. He's trying to say that.
Because the reason you
yeah.
gave Usopp so much credit was because he was smart. I'm
Oh,
giving it the
100%. He
same.
handled the situation.
I'm giving the same credit to this guy.
Okay, I understand.
get
I, guess.
I do
hear
get
you.
what you're saying.
Yeah.
I do get that. Like his fight, like he did his best to make sure he wins. And it's not like most bad guys usually just fight and they enjoy themselves and whatnot nonsense in it. They'll do dumb things inside fights where you'll just question them like you could have just finished it.
Yeah.
This guy tried to finish the person that he was assigned to fight.
And the damage he was doing to Sanji as well, especially when he was against the wall and you could see the whole rock bit. Sanji's overpowered, or not overpowered, he's very strong. So, but that shouldn't undervalue his strength. If that makes sense.
Sanji's part of the monster trio.
You can't.
you can't
So
take
wait, so where we putting him?
And the other thing is, he was smart because he was trying to stop Sanji, and he did stop Sanji from getting near Luffy
All right. Just
for a long time.
just
Anyway.
because of his points, I'm gonna go mid tier, just where Sanji is.
I agree. Mid-tier.
I wouldn't go higher than that. I'm
I
sorry.
agree in the same.
I mean, I
level
was gonna put
for
him.
me.
I was gonna put him to
Supernova.
Supernova,
Same.
and but because of the
But-
points he's making,
The brain.
the brains,
Mm.
yeah. So it kind of makes sense to me. So
Okay,
yeah, I'll
fine,
put him.
fair. We'll leave him there. Okay, there's 4 people left for this tier list. Zakah, you said the last one. Now I'm gonna bring it back to you, Bilal. Between 1 to 4. 4.
Yeah.
It's your favorite, Mr. Usopp.
yeah.
Okay, now this one, in a controversial way, I would say he's up there with minimum Yonko, if not Kaizoku. You know why? I'll tell you why. The guy, like you said, he fought, was insanely strong,
Yeah.
that he fooled him.
Yeah.
Now you don't discuss. Go on.
Bro, I am gonna go first because you're gonna be negative.
Not even.
Nah, bro, he's up there.
Yeah.
He's up there. He is a king of this arc.
Mm.
He is a. I mean, if you're gonna describe everyone in this arc, yeah, him and Zoro bossed that arc.
100%.
Him and Zoro.
Content, everything.
I don't see anyone else around. Yeah, whether it was Nami's arc. Yeah, let's be honest. Yeah, it's Nami's arc. Nami was just emotional most of
We'll
it.
come to
I mean, it
Nami
makes
when-
sense. It makes sense
why she's
because
like-
why she's like this.
Mm.
Yeah. But if you're looking at somebody who's new to the Straw Hats, I mean, this guy was about to run away.
100%.
You know when he did his Elastic of Doom and he saw his opening, he got away.
Yeah.
And when he got away, something inside of him told him that he's part of the Straw Hats. I mean, bro, I want to just put this out there. Like, being a coward, like, if you're actually a coward, if you're scared of fighting and you to turn back and fight, I mean, he knew he might die there. I mean,
that's
against this
true.
person.
He even thought of saying lies to his crew when he
Bro,
goes back. Remember,
exactly.
he was like, oh yeah, I tried, but then he
Yeah.
realized
Bro,
the team needs him. as much as-
imagine. But my point is, imagine knowing that you're gonna die. Like, he didn't see himself winning. Like, I don't see where he thought, like, any moment in that fight where he thought, I can just win this fight.
Mm.
He knew. I mean, this fight for him was a legend fight.
Mm.
Like,
Yeah.
he got bruised and battered.
Mm.
Out of everyone in the Straw Hats,
Mm-hmm.
he got beat up the most.
100%.
And out of all the Straw Hats, he was the most likely to die
from the impact.
from the impact. And he came back from being afraid, and he came back and he bossed it.
Mm.
And he won, bro. And I don't care about. I mean, a lot of people probably have problems with the way he fights. Yeah, it's comical.
Exactly.
It's something. Oda put it there so that we watch it and laugh.
Exactly.
That's just his fighting style.
Now, say if that was Sanji Zoro going
Yeah.
through it, we'll take it to heart like, oh,
Yeah.
something's going to happen.
Why is it?
Because it's Usopp, we're laughing at the stupidity he
yeah.
goes
From the
through.
beginning, my guy's saying he's got 8,000 men and whatnot. This is him.
Yeah.
And everything, I mean, like, I just remember all of his comical fights. Like, when he pulls out his hammers, when he pulls out this Elastic of Doom, like, bro, it's just
What do you
iconic
think, Bilal?
Usopp.
You seem a bit.
I feel like this was Usopp's biggest, first stepping stone up, if that makes sense.
Yep.
His first, like, it was kind of his progression section. And it was the first time he actually stood up and fought
100%.
properly. Well, he did fight for the thing, but he's never fought for his crew before.
Exactly.
I think that was the first time he fought for his crew. Because previously, when he did fight, he was fighting for that girl, innit?
Oh, yeah.
So this was the first time he actually became a significant member of the crew. Even though I don't rate the guy that he fought, I think this was a big stepping stone for him. That's my opinion. I don't think he's up to God tier yet, mainly because of his opponent, not because of him.
But I hear you.
Because of his opponent.
This is why I'm stuck. This is why I'm stuck.
See, this is what I mean. Like, for him, this was the hardest fight that he's ever fought. See, when you say Luffy, this was not the hardest fight for him.
True.
Why do we put Zoro up there? It's not because of the person that he fought. It's not because of the person that he fought.
Yeah.
It's because how he fought him and how he was during the arc. See, Usopp, bro, he overcame cowardice for his crew.
But let me say this, yeah.
I don't know if you guys understand
like
how big of a deal that is.
It was very one-sided the way he overcame it, though. Even though he got beat up or whatever, I feel like the fight was mostly dominated by Usopp because of his plans, in my opinion.
But that's what he is, isn't it? He's a strategist.
So therefore, I feel like the same way that you guys said that it's not a big fight for Luffy, I feel like Usopp had a lot more potential. The only thing that was holding him back was his cowardice.
I hear you. I hear both your points. I understand exactly what you mean, but I understand what Zach means.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm gonna lean with Bilal. Let me tell you why, bro.
Yeah.
I initially started off with you on the whole Pirate King thing, but like you said, his opponent insanely strong and everything. Yeah. But there wasn't enough battering backwards and forwards. He hit him twice, and Usopp's shattered.
I mean,
what I mean?
Usopp, innit?
Yeah, exactly. Character-wise, I understand what you mean.
But that's the thing with Usopp. Like, if he gets hit, he would lose.
True.
He used his brain, just like you said to me, that the fishman that fought Sanji used his brain.
Yeah.
Usopp used his brain.
I got back him, bro. I defended you
that's
there.
what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Fish.
Usopp has the ability to, in my opinion, to beat more tougher opponents than him.
No.
I feel like he does.
No, he doesn't.
No,
I feel like he does.
He does
Usopp
not.
at
I feel
that time,
like he has the smarts to do it.
Usopp at the time used a rubber band. Just remember that, yeah? He's a sniper, but he's
Yeah,
a rubber
but he
band.
had all those explosive bullets and everything as well.
He used a hammer, brother, and banged him on his head. Just bear in mind, we're talking about the weak Usopp.
With this guy, he used the advantage of the water to get rid of this guy. You know, the rice fields. So he used his brain.
Usopp is a controversial one, isn't it?
It's a bit. That's what I'm saying. It's not God.
But I hear him because
bro,
the same way you said about that manta ray from.
Listen,
we could go in the middle.
I'm gonna be like, this is, I can't change my mind, bro. Like, when you think about someone, when you think about somebody who's afraid to fight, when somebody who's actually scared to fight, and I mean that, bro. Like, somebody who, if we're outside, like, these guys would, as soon as somebody like comes up to them, they'll run away.
Yeah.
Like, for them to be weak and stuff and be like, you know what, I'm gonna take on this hench guy, bro, that's been fighting all of his life, literally in a pirate crew, he's been a pirate for so long. He's literally a warrior, and I'm gonna fight this guy. But obviously, he's not somebody who's gonna like box up.
Okay,
he's somebody who's gonna use his brain, innit? Just like you said to me that guy uses his brain. This guy would use his brain to fight.
I feel like that the fight they had on Usopp's Island.
I feel like there's gonna be a fight between you two in a minute, brother.
I feel like the enemies on Usopp's Island, the enemies that they fought on Usopp's Island where he came from, were stronger than the guy he fought. No. That's my opinion.
Say that again, bro. What'd you say?
The guy that he fought.
Cat people.
The cat guy.
The cat guy. No.
With the knives like this.
No. You know the leader and all that. I feel like they were stronger.
The butler.
Than the guy he fought. But he was brave for that fight. But it's not even about the bravery.
Cool. I say because it's controversial, we have to wrap this one quick. Let's vote. What are you saying?
I'm saying he's mid-tier, in the middle, with Sanji.
He has to be king.
I'm going to agree with Zika because I agreed with your thing. But I agree with, I'll say in between Yonko and Pirate King.
Okay.
But obviously I'm leaning towards his side more because it will make more sense. In that fight, he hasn't fought like that in a while. You know what I mean?
For me, it just the whole reason I'm putting him up there is because he overcame cowardice.
Yes.
I mean, that's a huge
And then bear
deal
in mind,
for me.
he goes back to it as well. He is a coward.
Yeah,
But the
he is.
moment of time to take that for his team,
He did it.
he had
And
the
that's literally the only reason I'm putting him up there.
Okay, back to
I think it's my turn. He did
Zakah.
Usopp in it.
yeah. Oh yeah, Usopp.
Yeah.
1 to 3, bro.
I'll go with 3 again. My
3.
birthday.
Nami.
Useless.
Useless?
I'm not gonna say useless. I
Okay,
mean,
now let's
shit
apply the
overall.
whole theory, the whole
Yeah.
arc, yeah? So
Yeah.
what Nami did was, since I think the age of 8, she became a burglar.
yeah.
And she tried to save up 100 million berries by stealing from a
Yeah.
child's age, suffering pain, physical pain, mental pain, hated by her village. Now we gotta put aside the whole fighting aspect and think of it as like, okay, the arc,
Yeah, of course.
the
I
emotional
mean,
side.
that's what I'm saying.
But she
It's
got
not
robbed
all
anyway.
about.
What?
Okay.
All the years of work and she got robbed, fam.
All right. You know what? Yeah. With Nami, it's a bit hard.
Mm.
Like, you need to understand, yeah. Like, when we're making a tier list, for me personally, I don't just look at the fight scenes.
Yeah.
It's generally what they did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, what did they overcome? What did they do? How did they do it? Was it smart? Was it dumb? Like, everything. For me, Nami, her whole arc, this is her arc, by the way.
Yeah.
This is her arc. Her storyline, epic. I'm not going to lie. It's a brilliant storyline. Everything was brilliant. Everything she's been doing since she was a child, brilliant. The story about her mom and the story about her stepsisters and whatnot nonsense. Amazing, yeah? But did she do any impact during this arc itself?
No.
No.
The build up,
Not at all.
The build up, even like, okay,
she sacrificed her life to free her village.
okay, her
Just remember
highlight.
this, yeah?
I'm just gonna be like this, yeah. The highlight of this scene, of her biggest scene, most like the most watched scene in One Piece history,
Oh yeah.
is when she
Cries.
breaks down and starts crying.
Mm-hmm.
She gives up her pride. She gives up everything,
Yeah.
and
yeah.
then finally she believes that these people are gonna save me,
Yeah.
and she begs them for their help. Before that, she just wanted them to leave.
I got something for you. Okay, you're saying that. Okay,
Yeah.
fine. So you're saying she's a coward. She broke
I
down.
don't know. She's not a coward.
Okay. She
I'm
was
not-
emotionally broken
I
and she
think-
didn't make much impact.
I
But bear in
think
mind,
she was split. She was split to what to do. She wasn't sure what to do.
but bear in mind,
Yeah.
if she wanted to just get her like her town free,
Yeah.
okay, she didn't have to care about straws because she backstabbed so many pirate crews.
Yeah, yeah.
Zoro, she saved from drowning.
Yeah.
Usopp, she stabbed her own hand to
Yeah.
save. Now, she's going
That's
through so
true.
much emotional drama, but she's
She's done a
saving
lot.
the people that she
loves
really
them.
loves.
She loves them.
She loves
She
them.
loves
but
them 100%.
She doesn't want to kill
The
them.
reason why she didn't want them to fight them, she thought that they might get killed.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Like that's the only reason.
The
she's
fear
been-
of loss
yeah,
of her family.
I accept that. Like the reason why she wasn't fighting these guys, and she's not letting Luffy fight these guys, is because she's afraid that Luffy might lose.
Exactly.
And she doesn't
she doesn't know
understand.
Luffy's
yeah,
strength.
she doesn't know Luffy's strength.
Remember,
like
she
this.
just joined after
Yeah,
that.
She just I mean.
So what are we
let's-
saying? What are we saying? Where are we putting
Okay,
him?
look, Sanji doesn't know Luffy's strength, but he's still allowed his captain.
Yeah.
He believed in his captain.
Yeah.
Usopp believed in his captain.
Mm-hmm.
And these guys haven't seen them like fight like that much.
Yeah, all
I
out.
mean, Nami was there
It's
longer
just the
than them.
beginning, yeah.
Nami was there before that as well.
Uh-huh.
She's seen all these battles and everything. She didn't trust her captain that much, like
True.
to do this thing.
True.
So for me personally, I don't think she should be given that much credit during that
I
time.
rate the policeman with the thingy hair helmet
Policeman.
more.
Policeman.
I
He's a
rate
town
him
man.
My
more
guy's a policeman.
I think
than the
it's a town
freaking
mayor,
Nami.
no?
in that-
Mayor
in
or
that-
something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Stitch.
You know what? Like obviously she was going through emotional shit and all that, but because of that, she didn't do shit all in the arc. Like
Yeah.
Okay, so
I
where
don't
are we
know.
putting her on the tier? So look, we got Zoro, Usopp, like God tier.
Yeah.
Luffy and Octopus Man, Yonko.
Yeah.
Warlord is Sanji and Manta Ray.
Yeah.
And then Chu in Supernova, and there's Buggy the Clown.
I'll
Now,
put-
I wouldn't say she's Buggy the Clown. So if you
She's
guys,
not. No,
I'll-
she's
I'll
not
think
blowing.
of
No,
that.
she's not.
I'll
put her next to Chu.
Supernova because
I'll
she did a
put-
little,
yeah, I'll put
little
her-
bit thing here.
I'll
and
put her
there.
with Chu. Yeah, I'll put
you
her
guys
with
are
Chu.
out of your mind, bro.
No. She. Okay, I get the fact
Chu.
that that's the bro.
What's true?
Chu.
Supernova just one, two things.
Supernova, yeah. I mean,
Oh,
okay,
yeah, yeah.
she did.
Yeah, I'll put in Supernova.
What did she do though? What did she do? I'm being honest. like,
She-
All she did was
what did she do?
She saved
If
Zoro
Arlong
and
stood by his word, she
Yeah.
would have freed her town.
okay,
If he stood by the word.
first of all, yeah, she's trusting in pirates, and she's not trusting in her own pirate crew.
on top of that, she spent how many years? What, 10, 15 years getting all that money and they got robbed in one day. So, like,
But that was a setup.
That was a
yeah,
setup.
I mean,
Arlong wasn't going to give her up anyways. Arlong wanted
Okay,
her
fine.
to be the navigator for the crew anyways. So he was never going to give her
he
up.
didn't want it to be navigator. He wanted all the maps around the world just
So
for him to
that's
conquer.
pretty much what a navigator
He didn't
is,
want
though.
her. He wanted her
Yeah,
talent.
yeah. No, that's what a navigator is, though. It navigates around the world.
But
and
Luffy
she's
wants her as like a crew member,
maker,
innit?
Yeah. She
To be fair,
Luffy wants her like he loves her for who she is.
But for that
She's not
specific
common, innit?
arc, she didn't do much.
I disagree. I would have said something like, I know it sounds stupid. I would have said Yonko, but I'm gonna agree with you, like,
Yonko.
because of it's 2v1. But
We can go.
but that's personal opinion.
balance
Innit?
it out.
I'll say between Supernova and
I would say Warlord at least. Come on, Mandem, she suffered,
she
We'll
suffered.
balance it out.
and she's a
suffered a lot.
female. Okay, I don't want to sound genderist, but okay, but
Yo,
females have emotions.
Nah, I get
Females
that.
go through a lot of pain,
Usopp has emotions.
and
Usopp has emotions.
but he's Usopp.
Exactly.
He's a comedian. He's meant to
He
do what he
cries.
does. You
Yeah,
know.
yeah, I get
But
that.
with Nami, she was so independent that she had to depend on Luffy. That's a bold statement.
She's
by
been
someone.
independent her whole life.
I think that's what puts her so low, because she had to be so dependent.
Because she had it's physical, like she knows she
Okay,
can't
no,
be up Arlong.
she's been traumatized
Yes,
since her childhood.
destroyed,
I
yeah.
understand why.
But that's
I understand why you wouldn't want to
she's
fight
low,
that.
because she's not dependent. She wasn't
Fine,
dependent.
but
She
what
had to be
Supernova? You
dependent.
lot
I
are
think-
satisfied with Supernova. That's
I
what I'm
think
asking.
she
you.
broke out. I think she broke out, and at the end of this arc, she became who she is today because of that arc. But I don't think she made a massive impact in the arc itself.
itself, yeah.
Her biggest impact was when she said to Luffy, "Help me," and he put the straw hat on her head.
Yeah.
I mean that scene is watched over like a million times. But
Fine, fairs. I can't argue.
I can't give her too much, man.
Okay, fine. There's
That's a-
two left.
That's the first time we agreed.
First,
Who's the first?
there's two people left.
Cool.
One or two below.
Two.
Two. Bellamy,
Bellamy?
Oh, that's his
the mum of
mum? Yeah,
Nami
mum.
and her sister.
Bro, she's a legend.
Now remember the history,
Nah, she's a
the
legend.
story,
Yeah, she
She's
was a marine
amazing.
as well.
sacrifice
She's
of
amazing.
life for her two children.
Bro, the way she goes, yeah, she cannot not say that she has children. Like, she loves them so much. And mind you, Nami's been a brat.
Jarring
Nami's
one.
been a brat. Like, the reason why, let's be honest, this is why I should forget Supernova. She should be bugging
Hey,
the crowd
listen,
because
no,
of
we're
the
not
shit.
doing that.
She's the reason
Well,
why.
that's all, you know.
She's the reason why this Bellamy died.
Mm.
She's the reason. Like, I don't want to be
No.
mean to a kid, but bruv.
No, she wasn't the reason why. She
she's
had
been a
no.
brat,
Listen,
bruv.
these two could have run away and hid, which they were doing,
Yeah.
and then she had 100,000 berries. She could have saved her life and pretended that thingy didn't exist,
Yeah.
but she
Couldn't say it.
feared that if these two got caught out lacking,
Yeah.
they would have been killed. So she sacrificed her life, saying, "Listen, this is for my kids. Do not touch them."
Yeah.
It's a big deal.
No, 100%.
very big
Bellamy,
deal.
like I said, Bellamy's some legendary.
So where would you
I-
not put him? Bilal? How about him, her? Where would you put her?
I'd put in the middle, because she had an impact on Nami's life and all that, but she didn't really have an impact on the long term aspect of.
Of
I'm
the
not-
arc?
She had an impact on Nami's life
Mm-hmm.
and her sister's life, but not.
I'm struggling
really on
with
the
that.
arc
I'm struggling with
itself.
this one because she made a massive impact to the whole
Yeah.
entire town.
Yeah.
To the whole entire. It shaped who. What's her sister's name? Nezuko. I forgot. her name.
Nezuko?
It was something
Bro,
like
isn't
that.
that
That's
Demon
Demon
Slayer?
Slayer. That's
Nezuko.
What?
What was her name, bro? Like
God.
something.
It's Violet's son,
Oh,
no?
is it?
Something like that.
I
But
don't
yeah,
know,
go
but
on.
anyways.
Yeah.
It shaped who the sister became as a future, like how she became her
Mhm.
character,
Mhm.
Yeah.
and it shaped who Nami becomes.
Mhm.
Nami was a brat when she was little.
Mhm.
She grew up to be serious, and she wanted to do so much for her family and for the town. Like, it shaped her character. Bellamy made so many sacrifices for her kids.
That's
I mean,
true.
she was alone. She was a lone mother, and they showed what kind of warrior she was and everything.
Yeah.
Like, we're not saying that she's freaking, like some, pirate king or something that she
Yeah.
can fight the world, but she did what she could do.
To be fair, she
So-
looked after the kids even though she didn't have the money to.
Exactly. So for me personally, like, her whole storyline, I think the character herself was amazing. I think her strength, the way they showed her strength,
Yeah.
it was amazing. I think everything about her was amazing.
Mm.
And even till the final time, like her
Yeah.
death was amazing.
Mhm.
So I can't just see all of these amazing things
Mm.
and just be like 10 out of 10, 10 out of 10, 10 out of 10, and then put her
But
anywhere
this
down.
is the thing.
So for me-
how are we rating this on the impact on the arc or who the person
from
is.
you watching the arc,
Yeah.
what impact has she had on you, bro?
On yourself.
So
I feel like she made a big impact in Nami's and her sister's life and the village's life at the beginning in when she died. But before, I don't know.
She
So
can't
where
make
we
an
saying?
impact
Where are we
after.
putting
But I don't think she made.
She can't really make an impact after, can
She's
she?
dead.
Yeah,
She's
but that's
dead.
the thing. That's the thing. She's
Her grave
dead, so
does.
she didn't do anything after
Yeah,
in
but
the long term.
just see her story. Just
Like-
don't think about it afterwards.
Like, to
Don't
you
think about it
emotionally,
afterwards.
where has she put you?
Yeah.
Where have you put her in your
I'm
tier?
putting her mid tier for me.
Warlord,
Warlord. Really.
Zeke.
Bro, I'm going legends, innit? So for me, as a king, because her story, everything, like I said, you can't give 10-10 to everything and then just be like, okay, I'm gonna go down. Like,
I'm in between. I would have said Yonko.
I'll go with Yonko,
You know,
just because it's
It
the
would be in the
center.
middle.
It would
innit?
make-
I'll be happy with Yonko.
yeah.
But
But she's-
personally, like I said, I can't give her 10 out of 10 in story
Yeah.
writing, 10 out of 10 of character building,
Yeah.
10 out of 10 of everything, and
Yeah.
then just be like, you know what, she's mid tier or something.
I
Because
agree.
I understand she's not making an impact like
But
the way
now
other
I'm not
people are.
satisfied with one thing, which I'll tell you at the end.
Go
One
for it.
person in the tier list is out of place. But last person left, Arlong. Swiftly moving on. What do you lot think of him
I
and his
think
impact?
he made a huge impact because the only reason all this is happening is because he's.
Yeah.
How many islands did he take control of?
Quite a few.
Quite
the whole
a
of East
shit
Blue.
ton
He
of
wanted
islands.
to
I mean,
conquer.
East Blue is the weakest.
Yeah, and he wanted to
That's-
conquer that.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
Yeah.
he literally conquered most of it. If Luffy didn't get involved,
Yeah.
he probably would have
Yeah.
taken over.
yeah.
Let's be
Yeah,
honest.
yeah.
So I feel
mean,
like
I don't know.
for normal
Yeah.
people, he's powerful. Luffy just overpowered, you know.
Yeah, I agree with that. Like, Luffy did overpower him. But in
But-
terms of, like, who he is, I think
Yeah.
character-wise, like, the whole look,
Yeah,
Amazing.
Yeah.
So
he
where we
looks
saying?
amazing. But I personally don't think that he's, like, he should be Yonko level. Or, like, he
You
should
don't
be
think
king
he should be?
or Yonko.
I think he should be younger.
I think Yonko.
I think Warlord. See, for me personally, did he made
Bear
an
in
impact
mind,
to the storyline. He
first-
made impact to the storyline, yeah? Did he make an impact on everyone around him? Like, no.
Yes.
He got
He didn't
defeated.
impact everyone, but
Yeah, he got defeated quick. He wasn't big. He wasn't a challenge.
I wouldn't say he got defeated, but you can't say that because of Luffy's overpowered. Like at the same time,
But
Bear
did
in
we,
mind,
okay, did we know that Luffy was overpowered?
but at the
Up
same
until that
time,
point.
we
at
didn't.
the same time, the
We
way
didn't.
that he was controlling Luffy and hitting him, you know, what was he doing? That spinning attack.
For me,
Bullshit.
okay, for me, yeah, we thought that Arlong is a boss fight. Yeah?
Yeah.
But it wasn't a boss
No,
fight.
but this is also a thing. The way he was using his teeth, because he knew that Luffy was susceptible.
Yeah, I
to
understand the brains.
sh-
and
what's
all
it
that.
brains
blade
too.
attack.
He
I do
chucked
get
him in
that.
the water and everything. He
I
didn't
get
want to
that.
take the
Chucked him in
risk.
water, he bit him. He put Zoro in jail, but he didn't know who Zoro was, so that he didn't know that was
True.
a mistake. He controlled Nami for how many years of his life?
And he backstabbed
controlled
her. He done
villages.
the role of a villain
Yeah,
perfect
yeah,
in my
he-
opinion.
Villain, yeah, okay, yeah.
You
Do
know what I
what?
mean?
When you put it
Scary
like this,
fisherman, you know,
when you
stronger
put-
than
yeah, yeah.
humans
When
and
you put it
everything.
like this, the introduction towards fishermen, like he did.
Mm.
Did I agree with that?
And
But-
he controlled his crew.
yeah,
Exactly.
he did.
Yeah.
He commanded respect as
Yeah,
well.
yeah.
Like I do
So
agree.
I would
And
say
everyone respected him.
Everyone
in his
respected
crew.
him.
Everyone
I would say
respected
Emperor. Not because of the fight. The fight is a big minus for him.
Mm.
But
Yeah.
as a villain, he stood his ground. He looked
yeah.
the part. He done the
Yeah,
things
yeah,
he
yeah.
needed to do. you know?
I get
he
that. I
backstabbed
get
towards
that.
the end,
I get
which
that.
made it a little like
I do.
interesting. You know?
I do get that. I do get that. So yeah, I'd actually back that.
Yonko,
Emperor,
yeah?
Which one's Emperor?
You
The
change my
second?
mind. Yeah.
Second,
Second
bro.
one.
Yeah, I'll go
Yeah?
for that. as well, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, I'll
now
go for that.
the tier list is done. Obviously, 10 people. We got Zoro, Usopp at God tier.
Bro, what happened to the police guy? He's the
Police
main
guy?
guy, bro.
I wouldn't have. I
He's
would
got
have
He's
He's
God
been
tier, bro.
He's got
He's the
it.
MVP of the whole arc.
That fan, bro. That little
That fan is the whole.
Oh,
that made the whole arc, bro.
bro, why isn't the fan
Why isn't the fan
the
there?
fan?
That was a finishing
You know
move.
what?
You know
The
that.
fan
Pinwheel.
Was more
Bro, yeah.
useful than Nami.
You know what? The fan and the swimming pool should be on this list.
Nah,
That's-
shush, man.
The swimming pool did.
That was a joke.
Where's
Listen,
the cow? Where's the sea cow?
I was gonna put him.
Where's the sea cow,
I was gonna
bro?
put him. I was gonna put him.
My guy got knocked out.
Where
Okay,
is the
okay,
sea
I
cow?
hear you. For the next one, watch out. Let me put my shoes in there and everything. I'll put everything in there, yeah? You lot can decide where my shoe goes in this as well.
Oh, God.
But yeah, that's the tier list done. We've got phone. So yeah, now the tier list is done. We got Zoro and Usopp at Pirate King, Kaizoku level. Now this is where I'm gonna have to move this guy down, and you guys better agree with me because I don't agree with this. Octopus guy, is he up there with Luffy, Bellemere, and Arlong. Now let's be real.
Now that we made the list, I'm happy to push him down
I
one.
think
Warlord?
he's in between the two, but we'll put him in Warlord, like at the top of Warlord.
Yeah.
I think.
I don't think. I mean, this was the first character that we got in it.
Yeah.
We were getting used to the tier list. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
I accept that.
Luffy, Bellemere, Arlong at Emperor level. They
Yeah.
made an impact, very good impact.
Yeah.
Warlord level is Octopus, Sanji, and the Manta Ray.
Yeah, I'm okay
And
with that.
then Supernova is Chu and Nami. And obviously, in this arc, from the list, I don't think anyone was Buggy the Clown.
Yeah, no.
No.
I mean, apart from the fan. I think that. Do you know
No,
what? The cow.
The fan was
cow.
a
Cow,
MVP
yeah.
because that's how Luffy learned Pinwheel.
Yeah.
And he
You
used
know
it as
what?
a move to knock him out.
The
but
cow.
Oh, yeah, that's
the
true.
cow didn't do shit.
If the cow was there, I would have said he was a joke. man.
Where is the cow nowadays?
I have no clue.
He's probably
Just lost it after that, innit?
getting milked.
What was
But-
his name? Mumu or something?
Close. It was
Moo
like,
Moo something.
yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Thing he was calling him. Yeah, I'm surprised you remember. But
Yeah.
yeah, that's
One
this
Piece.
tier list. So yeah, guys, hope you like this one. If you like this tier list video idea concept, make sure to smash the like. Comment down below what you think of this tier list. I'll leave the tier list link below so you can organize this tier list and let us know what you think. And yeah, subscribe to the channel. We're new. We're Anime Dropbox, and we're signing out from this video. Until next time, peace.
See you soon.
That was sick.
Done.
That was good.
That was sick.